Tonight on DC News Now, snow and ice moving into the region. Meteorologist Damon Matson is tracking the latest.
Grocery stores here are packed as people stock up on supplies ahead of this snowstorm. We'll tell you where you can still get much needed supplies and why employees are urging people not to panic buy.
Skipping town before the storm hits. I'm going to tell you what you need to know if you're flying ahead of the storm.
Plus, if you're planning to shovel snow this weekend, a top DC cardiologist says it may be safer to take a pass. That's coming up in What's Going Around.
And she's staying in the district. Trinity Rodman has a new club contract. We break it down ahead.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And good afternoon. I'm Annalisa Gale. Well, a winter storm warning is now in effect for the DMV. Maryland and DC both declaring a state of emergency. Virginia declared theirs on Thursday as the region now gets ready for that snow that could be followed by possible ice and sleet there.
DC News Now is covering the entire DMV as we prepare for the winter storm. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons is in Alexandria heading into the grocery stores, while DC News Now's Stephen Cohen is in Western Maryland with the latest highway preps. But first, let's turn over to meteorologist Damon Matson. Damon, what's the latest and where do things stand?
Well, Mark and Annalisa, we are gearing up now. We're less than 2 days away from the start of this major winter storm across the region. And basically at this point, it's all set in stone that, yes, we are going to see those major impacts from the snow, the sleet, and the cold as well. Now, today, one of the big updates, though, that did come in, that winter storm watch was upgraded then to a winter storm warning across the entire region. This does typically happen when we are within 2 days of the start of a major storm like this. We get those warnings in place. The time frame hasn't changed. These warnings will be in effect from Saturday night going through Monday morning. And now the timing is a little bit variable depending on your exact location, but we are under that winter storm warning. Cold weather advisories are also in place. This is just for tonight, and it's now across the entire region as bitter cold air is on its way in before the precipitation even starts. It's still 47 in DC. It's been another pleasant day in the lead up to this storm, but look off to the north and west. It is frigid, single-digit temperatures in Buffalo, Detroit, and it is below zero in Chicago. That's the Arctic air that is on its way in and will be getting here tonight. So basically, folks, again, we're gearing up for that blast of bitter cold first, followed up by the heavy snow, and then that ice, mostly in the form of sleet, but also potentially freezing rain as we head into this storm system going into Saturday night. So we'll break down the timing and how this should all unfold for us and what you should be ready for with this storm, and a full look at your forecast here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, in D.C. now, Mayor Muriel Bowser declaring a state of emergency starting today. She says it is important for communities to look out for their family and friends and their neighbors during these extreme conditions. Bowser also saying it's extremely important for everyone to be inside, and there is room for everyone in the city and shelters as well. If you see someone out in the cold, you can call the shelter hotline by calling 311. Also at today's meeting was WMATA General Manager Randy Clark. He says the region should brace for impacts to service as winter weather now approaches.
On the bus side, buses heavily dependent on roadway conditions. Where there's hills, where there's narrow roads or tight turns, that's especially challenging for us on the bus side. It's pretty clear we're going to have some bus impacts. There's probably no way around that. The question is how severe. We may have some temporary suspensions, but we are going to do everything we can again to serve especially places where there's critical staff.
Yeah, meantime, City Manager Kevin Donahue says to expect city services to slide by at least a day next week.
And Annalisa, no surprise, it may be getting a little harder to find those everyday necessities at your local grocery stores ahead of the snowstorm. Those stores across the region are seeing those shelves empty fast.
Yeah, I went yesterday. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons joining us live at the Safeway in Alexandria. Liberty, what are the shelves looking like there?
Well, Annalisa and Mark, you may be noticing longer lines and emptier shelves at grocery stores, but store managers are saying that they have tripled their inventory ahead of this snowstorm, so they're urging customers not to panic buy.
Well, I think people are just trying to prepare because we really don't know how much ice we're going to get, whether we're going to lose power.
Shoppers are stocking up on food and supplies for the snow and ice about to move in.
I just picked up the last few things, the waters, the chicken broths, things to turn into something else when I'm stuck in the house.
Grocery stores across the DMV have been packed with long lines and store shelves are emptying fast. But this Safeway manager in Alexandria wants to ease customers' minds, saying they have enough inventory to go around.
They get clear out fast. The good thing about it is, we get trucks every day. So as much as we sell it, the next day we are able to recover by noon.
But as customers find empty shelves at places like this Walmart in Loudoun County, or this look at shelves at Trader Joe's in Georgetown cleared out, and grocery shelves in Olney, Maryland, all showing the same story. Employees are urging customers to only buy what you need.
I think it's too bad. I think there should be a limit on some of the things, the waters, because the shelves are bare. I think that they should limit how many you can buy at times like this and make it fair for everyone.
And the Safeway store manager told us the items that are clearing out the fastest are ice melt, snow shovels, and bread and milk. For now, live here in Alexandria, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
Liberty, thank you. And to keep up to date with this weekend's forecast, you can scan this QR code here on your screen for hour-by-hour details from our team of meteorologists here on your screen. You can also head to our website at dcnewsnow.com/weather. Also, there's tonight you can catch a half-hour special hosted by meteorologist Damon Matson and Chief Meteorologist Jackie Layer as they go over all things winter storm updates. You can watch all that on Roku as well, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Samsung. Mark?
All right, Annalisa, well, new this afternoon, Brendan Banfield expected to take the stand and to testify in the All-Pair Affair double murder trial in Fairfax County. Banfield is accused in the murder of his wife, Christine, and a man named Joseph Ryan as part of an alleged plot to end up in a relationship with the family au pair. Prosecutors allege that Banfield shot Ryan before stabbing his wife, Christine, to death as part of a plot, again, to start that relationship with the family au pair. And DC News Now's Randy Bass has covered the trial from the very beginning. And Randy, whether Banfield will testify has really been a big question throughout the trial.
Yes, absolutely, Mark. And we now know Brendan Banfield is expected to take the stand to testify in his own defense. His defense attorney, John Carroll, made that announcement to the court earlier this morning. That announcement came as Carroll and prosecutors were going over jury instructions with Judge Penny Ascarati this morning before testimony started for the day. The defense said yesterday they had about 3 more witnesses to call, and we now know that Banfield is one of them, planning to take the stand. Now, a defendant taking the stand in a criminal trial is not required, but it can be a strategic but also risky move as it opens up the defendant to cross-examination by prosecutors. Today we heard from a private digital forensics expert who broke down timelines of when Christine Banfield's devices were allegedly used to send fetish website chats and communications. Prosecutors say Brendan Banfield and the family au pair were behind her screens, but this expert does not entirely agree with that.
I didn't see anything here that indicated loss of control of the device. I'm not able to say who was in control of the device for the entirety of this period, but I did see inconsistencies in that the usage was not confined just to the accounts related to this investigation.
Now, at this point, it appears unlikely that Brendan Banfield will take the stand today. We are now hearing from a remote expert witness, a audio-visual forensics expert that the defense has called in. After that, we will hear more from that digital forensics expert who was on the stand earlier today. After that is when we are expecting to hear from Brendan Banfield. But after that, we don't know when that'll be. Court will cease for the day around 5 o'clock tonight. But when it gets back up again, that's the big question. The snowstorm moving through has been a big topic of discussion in the courtroom, and how long it'll be before the court has a chance to meet again. But when it does, we'll be expecting Brendan Banfield to take the stand. In Fairfax, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. We're going to bring you the latest updates on air and online. You can also stream the Au-Pair Affair murder trial on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
Also right now, Montgomery County Police have completed their investigation into a fatal crash involving a school bus and an 11-year-old girl in Gaithersburg. Officers say Summer Lim was riding her bike along Bauer Drive and entered the crosswalk as the bus was already turning at Russet Road. Now, investigators found that the child entered the crosswalk while the bus was already in the intersection, but say the bus driver was also negligent for moving forward after initially stopping. The driver has now been cited for negligent driving, contributing to a fatal crash.
Today, the funeral was held for D.C. police officer Terry Bennett. Crowds gathered to remember Bennett, who was killed after being hit by a driver on I-695 while helping a stranded motorist on December 23rd. He died in the hospital nearly a week later. Dozens traveled to the city to praise Family Ministry Funeral Home in Landover. He's remembered as a football coach and a mentor at Ballou High School. And he leaves behind a wife and a son and friends and family and co-workers. Bennett speaking at the service.
Of this magnitude demands an all-of-government response that protects all of our people, before, during, and after the snow.
D.C. police have charged Gerald Coates with the murder.
This video that you're looking at here now, back in D.C. there, the annual March for Life happened today. Thousands gathering to highlight the pro-life movement. Speakers included Vice President J.D. Vance and House Speaker Mike Johnson. The march has been held every year since 1974. Coming up in our next half hour, D.C. News Now's Vinay Simlot will have a full recap.
In sports, Washington Spirit team owner Michelle Kang announced Thursday that star forward Trinity Rodman has agreed to a 3-year extension with the team, making her the highest paid female soccer player in the world. The deal is reportedly worth $1.1 million per year. Rodman says it means a lot to her and talked about the difference this moment makes in women's sports.